Robotic taxis makes Tesla kind of like about a $5 trillion company. The Optimus robot, I think, makes Tesla a $25 trillion company.
Don't say he didn't warn you. That was Elon Musk speaking to Peter Diamandis not too long ago, describing potential increases in Tesla's valuation as a company, first based on autonomy, ballpark number out there, call it a $5 trillion market cap, and then on the back of the humanoid robot Optimus, another 5x from there, about $25 trillion. Today, as I'm recording this, Tesla's market cap is just over $1.1 trillion. Stock surged nearly 7% today. So Elon Musk, in essence, believes that Tesla could be a close to $5 trillion company on the back of autonomy and $25 trillion company as the humanoid robot scales. So here's a question. What if he's right? If the value of Tesla were to increase by more than 20 times from where it is today, I'd probably be okay with that and also wouldn't be surprised. Now, I'm not saying this happens tomorrow, but I am saying that Elon Musk didn't pull those estimates out of his ass. He's done some thinking about revenue, profits, a multiple, blah, blah, blah. That's what he's come up with. Really roughly, $5 trillion based on autonomy, $25 trillion based on humanoid robots. AJ posted this on X, comparison of net income between Apple and Nvidia in green. You can see how seasonal Apple is. Q4 always a massive, massive surge. Christmas, people upgrading, buying new products, blah, blah, blah. Nvidia, on the other hand, seeing an absolutely enormous increase in net income, aka profits, on the back of absolutely astronomical demand for their GPUs, predominantly for AI training. Nvidia, in essence, having caught up to Apple in terms of profitability. Pretty easy to guess what this will look like a few years from now. But while Nvidia's stock has absolutely surged, the pretty strong correlation with net income since late 2022 until today, stock's done roughly a 10x. I saw some guy on X reposting this who wrote, just wait till the world realizes the big value is not in the AI training hardware, which, by the way, is still very good business. I mean, net income of well in excess of $20 billion per quarter, not bad. But the actual AI applications themselves, that's where the real value is, e.g. autonomy, humanoid robots. He goes on to point out that the hardware, e.g. the stuff that Nvidia sells, is a launch pad, not the rocket. I just wanted to one more time focus on the Nvidia net income surge out of seemingly nowhere. In this same roughly 24-month period that Nvidia's profits have absolutely gone vertical, the stock does close to a 10x, but as that guy with 3 first names mentioned, the real value here is going to be the AI applications that required this hardware to train. And in case anyone's new around here, Tesla's first Robotaxis begin operating in June, motherfuckers. That's next month, a couple of days from now, actually. Unfortunately, according to Meet Kevin, Tesla may have squandered their lead. Check out this all-timer from earlier this month. Quote, I think Elon Musk squandered Tesla's AI lead with multiple distractions. He lists the Twitter acquisition and rebuild, the launching of XAI, and recruiting engineers from Tesla for XAI, campaigning for Trump, and the Department of Government Efficiency. He continues to say that he wouldn't be surprised if these distractions cost Tesla their moat soon. Personally, I would be rather surprised. So I want to go back to Nvidia's net income, their profits. Everything's always easier in hindsight, but could anyone possibly have seen ahead of time a massive surge in demand for Nvidia GPUs on the back of a massive surge in demand for the GPUs required to train AI, aka the things that Nvidia makes at scale? Anyone remember when ChatGPT initially launched? Anyone remember? Should I draw it on the chart? Yeah? Q4 2022. At that point, we had a proof of concept, incredible capabilities with the large language model, and suddenly an absolute frenzy. Companies lined up, paying enormous amounts of money for NVIDIA GPUs to train their own LLMs or to scale their existing LLM. By the way, I'm not kidding. ChatGPT launched in November 2022. Next minute, NVIDIA's profits to the moon. Demand for these GPUs is quasi-infinite at this point in time. NVIDIA's in a great business. But as I said earlier, the real value creation here is going to be in the actual AI applications themselves. Importantly, when it comes to autonomy, and again, June, motherfuckers, solving real-world AI, the vision isn't simply a matter of scraping data off the internet to train a language model or an image generation model or even a video creation model. Those, while not exactly an easy task, the open internet is full of free training data. This is why we're seeing multiple companies edging out one another with incremental updates and improvements on their language models, the video and image generation models. Highly competitive. But when it comes to real-world AI, you need real-world data. You can't scrape that off the internet. You need to collect it in the real world. Something Tesla's currently doing with 7+ million vehicles on roads. I've been saying this for more than half a decade now. It still remains true. Tesla has an unassailable data lead. No other company on the planet is collecting even close. And I'm talking like multiple orders of magnitude in terms of real world data. And the data, high quality data, is a necessary ingredient. So a quick recap here. Nvidia starts printing money, as we can see here, quite a bit of it. And then Nvidia stock does a 10x. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching who would have loved to seen ahead of time. Hang on a minute. Is there going to be a massive surge in GPUs for AI training, meaning Nvidia is going to print crazy amounts of money? There is, so probably buy the stock here. I'm sure lots of people watching wish they had that vision and foresight. Can anyone remember when Tesla started printing money and what happened to the stock almost instantly? No, neither can I. Now, I don't even know why I'm mentioning the massive surge in Nvidia stock, a 10x after the profits went to the moon on the back of AI, nor Tesla doing the exact same thing when they started printing money for the first time in meaningful amounts late 2019, early 20. We saw what happened with the stock as well. And I also don't know why Elon Musk would have recently, when being asked first when the Optimus humanoid robot would have a noticeable impact on GDP. By the way, GDP, not Tesla profits, GD fucking P. Not sure why. I think it's relevant to mention that he said 4 to 5 years and then followed up that robot cars, aka FSD, aka Robotaxi, motherfuckers, should have a noticeable effect on GDP in 1 to 2 years, which funnily enough, we saw that Nvidia data showing 2-year surge in profits. I don't know why I'm mentioning this. I don't know why Elon would say this, unless, of course, he actually thinks these are reasonable estimates, in which case I would just ask the question, what if he's right? An even better question to ask than what if Elon's right is, wait, what does my own valuation model say? What are my own predictions? My probabilistically weighted scenarios for Robotaxi profits, revenue, and the rate of growth, and likewise humanoid robots. You have made a valuation model, right? If not, you are fucking up. I know it's a bit of work. Quite a lot of work, actually. And the very fact that building your own Tesla valuation model is such an enormous amount of work is why so few have done it. And I could almost guarantee you, approximately 100% of the people who've panic sold Tesla near 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-year lows, capitulated, freaked out, got scared, locked in some profits, trimmed. I can all but guarantee approximately 0 of these people had built a long-term Tesla valuation model. I'd love to be proven wrong, by the way. I'd love to see their 10-year valuation models. The folks who were selling at, $120 or so a share a couple of years ago, 220. I am willing to bet that the 0.0001% of these capitulators and panic sellers who did sell, who actually did have a valuation model, didn't include any assumptions whatsoever over the next 10 years for autonomy or humanoid robots. And how can I make this confident assertion? Well, it's pretty simple. If they did have those assumptions, they probably wouldn't have been selling, let alone advertising the fact that they'd done exactly that. Want more content? Early access? A bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 is awesome. I've been taking it daily now for more than 3 years. It's a great way to fill in nutritional gaps. It's packed full of vitamins, minerals, and whole food source nutrients. Plus, has prebiotics, probiotics, and adaptogens to improve gut health, regularity, and help your body handle stress. I'm always looking for an edge to help me feel and perform my best, which is why I haven't missed a day of AG1 for more than 3 years. Just try it and see how you feel. Click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR and get yourself a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 travel packs.